Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're making a video about my collection of RLC cars, or at least most of them. So what you see here in front of you, you probably haven't seen in the channel before. So I'm going to start this video by showing you the ones I've shown in the past in case you missed them. Black 67 Camaro. This, I believe, was last year's car if you became a member of the RLC club. You can see it's open. It showed you in the past. Basically, I ran out of room, so I'm making this video. I'm gonna put them away. Here's the white one. I think this was a Kmart special. You had to buy the 20 cars, send in the card with the receipt, and they sent you that one. This band, I think this was a Target special. Not really sure. I've seen pictures on Target. These are showing up in a store. I guess the Hot Wheels didn't get to ship all of them. You can see I've opened it before. This is the hypo holder. They did this one with the monkey garage. Very nice casting. It's also open. Let me see if I can put it back. We got the hot pink custom Volkswagen. This one is not numbered. This is an old, it's not RLC, but you can see the plastic is all yellow. This one is not open. United States Army. This one is staying in the package, but it was not sold in stores. You can see it doesn't have a barcode. 1998, so it probably was sold in 1999. The 66 Supernova. The T1 Rockster. I really like this one. Let's see. The 2018, I believe, membership car. It's the 510 Datsun, and it opens the hood. You can see this one is 9,082 out of 17,500. A lot of people like to collect low numbers. I like high numbers. Look at this one. 16,778. This one's still closed. Got the pink one. I did open this one. I'll show you in the past. So 230 out of 5,000. That's a pretty low number. This is this year's membership car. The Nissan GTR. Open this one. Drilled it apart. The video is up in the channel. What you gotta do is look for it. So let me get a knife or my X-Acto blade to cut open these ones in the back and show you up and close. I'll be back. Alright, so I was finally able to open up everything. This Canadian color, that's in 1972, 240. Check that out. Look at that nice looking engine. You've never been able to see that if the car stayed inside the package. Metal base. Oh yeah. Pretty sweet. This is a custom AMX. I recently restored one. It's got the neoclassic wheels. Spectrifying blue. As you can see, I got gloves on. You really don't want to touch these cars. They're not meant to be played with. And the chrome on these wheels are not, they're not as good as the one on the aftermarket wheels that you buy. If you touch them and you don't clean them up, the oils from your hand, it's gonna damage the chrome. And they're so shiny that if you touch them, basically fingerprints, it's just gonna stick to it. So they're all like fingerprint magnets. Check out that beauty. Mighty Maverick. Look at this. This one, it appears to have bearing wheels. Look at that. Front and back. This is a weird remake of a car. Because Hot Wheels, when they usually do remakes, they tend to do blue tinted windows. They don't. Matter of fact, this one has clear. So I guess the blue tinted windows is something new. Back then, I guess they went for the clear, which is very nice. This one is strange from the original, that the spoiler is part of the interiors, and it basically wraps around the back. Here you can see that metal bumper. So this wing is probably attached to the casting, so it's not part of the interior. 70, can't see what it says. Years. There it is. So this is definitely a nice one. This original casting was made in the US and Hong Kong. US had the original, that is, had a strip similar to this one, painted in white. They look about the same size or the same width. The Hong Kong version basically had a sticker, so that's why it's very difficult to find one now with the stripe, the Hong Kong version. You have it bifocal. This one also appears to have bearing style wheels. I don't know if you can see it right there. And it's all chrome. Transparent hood. You can see the engine. I think there is a variation on the original. I don't know if you can see, like right in the middle, there is what appears to be like a fuel line. And I think there's one that doesn't have that. So that's a variation to look out for. Look at this beauty. The Charger. Spectre Flame Orange. Kind of looks like it wants to change color. Boxman. This one appears to have the bearing style wheels also. Opening hood. This is definitely a beauty. Here's the classic cord. This car originally was made 1971, 1972. Where you going? So notice that everything wants to go to the floor. Happens to me every day. Opening hood. You see the front package for this one. This one came in this package. Most popular series of the 80s back. So basically, they're the cars that were never produced with rear riders. Came out with rear riders in that series. But 1971, 1972 were the only years. Only made in the US. The original had clear windows, black roof, black interiors. And it was the first car that was produced to go after collectors or try to make collectors out of people. this car, the original one, it's very expensive nowadays. All these cars, if you try to find the original ones in mint condition, you're going to be dishing out a small fortune. Now this one came in this package, Spectre Flame paint, but yet that doesn't look Spectre Flame to me. It kind of looks like enamel paint. Classic cord, Rlc Exclusive. You can pause that if you want to read it. It's 1112 out of 4041. So low production. So that's variation. But don't worry. I can find it. Check this one. $183. Now this one is special because there is this thing called CIPSA. CIPSA was a company from Mexico. The way I understand it is there were a lot of taxes and all that things, so Mattel could not import into Mexico cars that were already built. So they got to this company. I'm gonna say it. That's how it's pronounced or read it. CIPSA. So they got this company from Mexico, and they basically the first few years they provided the casting and the bases, but anything that was plastic they had to do over there. So CIPSA cars did not have Spectre Flame paint, and because they had to create their own parts, they basically did whatever they wanted. So if you find a classic court that was made by CIPSA in Mexico, it's going to have a white roof, yellow tinted window, and white interior. If you want to find out, if you want to read about more information about the CIPSA cars, go to cipsacars.com. And basically almost everything that's in this book, you're going to see on that web page. There's the guy in charge of that page. Have you ever visited the page online, Redline Guide? Same guy. Same guy runs both pages. If you want to nerd out about some information, here's a picture of that classic court look. Now here's the funny part. All these cars that you see here, you could get on eBay right now between $20 and $30. That's before making this video. I guess there's a lot of people trying to make a CIPSA variation of the classic court. So there's a guy selling a replacement roof in white, the white interior, and the blue tinted window for $30 plus shipping, I think. But yet, you could buy this complete car with original parts made by Mattel. Of course, the original car is going to be slightly different. You just can't tell by looking at it. They always make it different. And the original car has different numbers here on the roof, especially on the black one. Look, that's just two. The other one says one, but the original from 1971 is going to be slightly different. Now, if you like any of these cars and you can't afford the original Redline, go for one of these. You get them on eBay. You don't have to be part of the club or the Redline club. You can get them on eBay. With that said, it goes to show you that if you're planning retirement on any of these cars, it's a risky business. Because if you remember the candy striper, the gasser, that was apparently very expensive. Well, it was only like $29 the day of the sale, but it's now a lot more expensive because they only made 5,000. But this class Accord, they only made 4,041. Maybe back then it was worth a lot of money. You see, it has a stamp date of 2007, so they probably released it in 2008, which makes it about 12 years ago. But it goes to show you that you can't really trust what something is worth right now. Because you might go out and spend those pink Bel Air gassers. I think I've seen them on eBay for like over $1,000, depending on the number. And imagine that in 25 years, they're only worth $20. That's gonna be a sad day. But all these cars, except for this one, which is brand new, all these cars were Redline's original, and to be able to find one in mint condition, it's gonna run you over $300, $400. But this is an alternative, something else that you could do if you want to acquire the car. Go on eBay and try to find one of those RLC member cars that'll look good on a display case. Alright guys, so that's gonna be it. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe to the channel, and I'll be seeing you on the next one.